One of the most frustrating and perhaps embarrassing moments in a man's life is when he's making passionate love to his woman and the woman is just about to have an orgasm and the man ejaculates. Oh my, that it can be so annoying, especially if it has become a persistent, continuous thing in your relationship or your sexual life. Hey, the brotherhood is going to be so mad at you for a very long time. Now, unfortunately, you've even been nicknamed Mr. 1 Minute Man. Ha! Let me help clear that name off you. Boy, this your girl, Akio, and welcome you to my YouTube channel where I talk about sex and reproductive health. And today we have a very interesting discussion on ways to last longer in bed, or ways to, delay ejaculation. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and hit the notification bell for me as a way of supporting me. Now, we all know that you don't need hours. You don't even need 30 minutes to actually help your woman have an orgasm. But we can all agree that 1 minute and 2 minutes is really not the best, especially if the woman hasn't reached an orgasm. Come on, sex is supposed to be beneficial for both of you, not just one partner. And you should know, or you know for a fact that when you ejaculate and your woman hasn't have an orgasm, it makes things in the house a bit slow, because now anything you say, she's going to meet you with some angry looks and angry faces. So both of you are supposed to enjoy it, okay? Now, no matter how short it is, if it is 5 minutes, if it's the desirable time, which is 7 to 30 minutes, you're still supposed to actually have an orgasm. Both of you are supposed to enjoy it. And so I'm going to teach you some ways to help you delay, ejaculation, make you last longer in bed, and make both of you bond and have an intimate time together, okay? Now, the first thing that I'll be teaching you is what we call edging. Now, we talk about edge. Basically, during sex, during the sexual intercourse, just when you're about to, ejaculate, you sort of withdraw. Okay, that is, you come out, your penis comes out of the vagina, and it sort of kisses, probably reminds just a little bit, and then you re-penetrate again. Now, you make sure that you keep doing this until you're finally ready to have an ejaculation. So you penetrate, you thrust, you have sex, and just when you're about to ejaculate, you withdraw, and that is, you come out, you kiss a little bit, and then you go back inside. Now, you should make sure that when you withdraw, you don't delay or take so much time with the romance, because you may lose your erection just for a few seconds, and then you go back inside, okay? Now, in the initial stages, you may find it a bit difficult to do this, but with time, you'll master it, and you'll be able to actually know or time when you want to have your ejaculation, okay? Now, the next step, or the next one that can also help you, is using condom. Oh yes, I know you people don't like using condom because you say that toffee with rubber is not sweet. But when it comes to condom, Charlie, it really helps, not only in delaying ejaculation, but if you're not married, it also helps, prevent unwanted pregnancies, prevent, certain STIs. And so you see, condom really has a lot of role to play in your sexual life. Now, you see, when you use condom, it serves as a barrier. So it reduces that sensitivity, that feeling of you coming. It sort of delays and reduces it because the sensitivity has been reduced a little bit. So using condom really helps delay ejaculation as well. So you should try it. Now, the next thing that can also really help you to delay ejaculation is going slower. You see, that pampine, that aggressive sex is not always the best. Sometimes it's so amazing and wonderful to go slower. It is intense. It makes you actually know when you're about to ejaculate, so you know when to change sex position, you know when to probably do the edge position as well. But when you're going too fast and too aggressive, you may not even really know when you're ejaculating. The next thing you know, you've come. So you see, going slower really also helps. Then the next thing that you should also do, or you could do to help things out, is changing sex positions. Probably you can start with the missionary, then you move to doggy, you could do the reversal, you could do so many different sex positions. Now you see, you sometimes pause and then change the sex position. So when pausing and changing that sex position, it can sort of delay the edge to ejaculate. So it also really helps to delay it. And so please change sex positions. Even if the sex duration is like 5 minutes or 7 minutes, you should be changing sex positions to help delay ejaculation for you, okay? Now, the next and probably one of the most interesting ones is actually, pelvic floor exercise. Most people think that when we talk about pelvic floor exercise, it's only for the women, the Kegel exercise and stuff. It's never true. Men could also actually do pelvic floor exercise because you also have those muscles there. So you see, pelvic floor exercise is a way of strengthening your pelvic floor muscles, and you guys also have those muscles. And so basically how to do this exercise is quite simple. You see, whenever you have the urge to urinate, but where you are isn't convenient enough for that, you sort of hold the urine. Have you seen how you flex your waist, how you flex the muscles around your pelvic area to hold the urine? That is how this exercise is done. Now, you don't do it when you want to urinate. That is just an illustration to help you know how it is done. So it could be done whilst you're lying down, whilst you're sitting up, anywhere you are, you could do this exercise. So you just sort of, flex and hold those muscles in. But make sure you're breathing when you're doing this exercise. If you're not breathing well, it means you're not doing the exercise well. You could do this exercise probably 10 seconds on 3 sets. You could do it throughout the day, about 4 or 5 times throughout the day. It helps actually strengthen these muscles, and research has actually shown that sometimes it really helps delay ejaculation or helps you have a control on when you ejaculate. So you should try that one also out. Okay, now the next one is you could try sex positions which put the woman in power. Okay, so this one could be the reverse cowgirl, it could be the cowgirl, any sex position that has the woman in control. It also really helps delay ejaculation because this time when you're the one doing most of the job, so you're able to time yourself very well. The woman is doing most of everything, so it really helps delay ejaculation. So stop the missionary sex positions every time and do new things. Let the woman also have some power in bed. Women do love that, and men also love that actually. Now, this one, not everybody is going to agree with me, but then some could also try it. That is if you're comfortable with it. That is masturbation. Now, if you want to do this masturbation, please make sure that you're not the type who is addicted to masturbation, the type who has adverse effects whenever he masturbates. If you're not that type, if you do masturbate once in a while, you could try this. They've actually done research and found out that when you masturbate, probably few hours or minutes before you have sex with your partner, it helps you delay ejaculation because now penetrative sex becomes sort of like a second round, and then masturbation was like a first round sort of thing for you. But the tricky thing about masturbation is if you do it too early, it could still probably go back to ejaculating very early during penetrative sex. And if you don't do it, you do it too late too, there's that probability that when your partner finally comes around, you may have a little bit difficulty in getting an erection because you masturbated not too long ago. So with this one, you could be doing try and error, be checking the exact time or the favorable time that when you masturbate and then have penetrative sex, it helps you as well. So you could try masturbation. But if you are a person who is addicted to masturbation, please don't try this. Seek help instead. Okay, now the next step is something we call squeezing. Oh yes, I know. Squeezing basically is when you're having romantic sex, like you're having penetrative sex, and you have that urge to ejaculate. You withdraw, hold the tip of your penis and squeeze it a little bit, not too hard, but squeeze it. After some few seconds of squeezing it, you penetrate and continue with the sex. Now you can keep doing this until you're ready to ejaculate. Now it is believed, it has been found out that when you squeeze the tip of your penis, it sort of reduces that sensation or reduces that urge to ejaculate, and then it makes you go a little bit further with your love making. So you could try the squeezing process or the squeezing technique as well. Okay, now this is a very interesting one. During sex, during the foreplay, during the romance, do more foreplay. Let the foreplay be more. Stop that 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes foreplay and intimacy and romance. Kiss more, touch more, finger more, lick more. Do whatever you do more. You see, sometimes you could do it to the extent that the woman will be eager for you to enter, but don't listen to us. Keep doing the foreplay till the woman has reached the highest level that she wants to be penetrated. Mostly when you do that and you penetrate, immediately you penetrate, probably within 1 minute, 2 minutes, the lady is going to have an orgasm because she has already reached that level already. And sometimes it really helps you because when you do that and the lady comes, you could also come within 3 minutes and both of you are satisfied. So please try that as well. Okay, now therapy. Yes, most people are not really comfortable going for therapy, but we do have sex therapists, sex coaches, all and sex counselors around who can really help you out. So you could go with your partner, they could sit both of you down, talk things through, probably change certain things you're doing, your lifestyle, certain things, food you are eating, lifestyle, alcohol, certain things you're not doing right. The therapist could help you, stop some things, recognize or identify certain things, certain triggers, and it could help you and your partner have a very enjoyable sexual life. Okay, so try therapy as well. Now the last one is medicine. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor. Okay, sometimes it could be a medical problem. It could be something that you need medical attention. And so if you've tried all these things, if you're living a healthy life, you're doing, changing the sex position, the condoms, the masturbation, the squeezing, and nothing seems to work, you could go see a doctor. Maybe some tests could be done to identify the exact problem, and if you need medications to solve it, it could help. But mostly it's just behavioral or certain techniques that can help stop it. But if none of them work, medicine will really help you as well. Okay, so I hope today you've learned something. But one thing you should know is, above all, communicating with your partner is very important. Girls, if your man is not doing what you want, if he is coming within 1 minute to 2 minutes, talk to him about it. Charlie, if you're not comfortable with things, talk to your man about it. Both of you can seek help together. Both of you can experiment all these things that I've said, and can make sex both fun for two of you. So please communicate with your partner. I hope today you've learned something. I hope you're going to try these things, and I hope it's going to work for you. You should not try only one. Try with different ones and choose the one that best help you. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and please stay safe and don't do what I wouldn't do, because I am good. Bye.